Do you remember the Choose Your Own Adventure books where you got to decide the direction the story went in and just how fun that was? Over the last few months, some friends and I have been banding together to plan a fun event where you get to help me and them do just that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let my friend Steven explain a little bit more about this collab we're doing.
Good morning, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Stephen from the Idiot Quilter, and with me today I have got Stephanie from Stephanie Stitches,
Hello.
Shannon from Slay Arts, and of course we have Sean from The Guy Who Sews. And you might be wondering,
G'day.
why are the four of us looking like the Brady Bunch, all in little squares here for you? The reason being is we have something special to announce. Yes, we come together, we're going to do a collab over the next few months, and we want to invite you to take part in our collab. And what's our collab all about? Well, each of us has picked 3 possible patterns we would like to do, but we aren't going to do those patterns until you tell us which one you want us to do. They will all be different, but we have 3 for you to choose from each one of us. Whichever pattern from each one of us gets the most votes, that's the pattern we will do. So we'll be working on separate projects, but based upon your vote. Did I leave anything out?
Nope, sounded good.
No,
I think
I'm just excited that the viewers actually get to choose which pattern we all get to do. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be really interactive, and that's the part I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah,
I think you hit it all. And be sure to subscribe to all of us here and follow us, because as we go throughout this project on our own channels, we're going to be showing you our progress before we sew together in a couple months from now. So
let's look at our patterns. And hey, Sean, tell us about this pattern.
Okay, so this is a pattern by Elizabeth Hartman. It is called Fab Farm, and it has a bunch of different animals. And I thought this has been on my list to do for quite some time, and I just think it's a lot of fun. I grew up in a rural community, and I spent, almost 12 months living on a small farm that my parents owned, and had most of these animals.
And your number 2.
This is called the produce section. It's also by Elizabeth Hartman. I just love all the bright, different colors, and I thought this would be something fun that I can pull from my stash, both solids, batiks, and that sort of thing there. So I thought this one would be really fun to do as well.
Hey, we got a food theme going on here. We've got animals, we've got fruits and vegetables, and of course this one. I love this one.
Yes, this one is just fun. This is by Art East Quilting Co., and it's called Blowing Up Bunnies, and it's just a couple of bunnies blowing up some bubble gum, and I just thought this one was super fun.
I have this pattern too, but I haven't done it yet either. I won't do it until you do it.
Okay.
Okay,
so now we have Shannon.
Yes, thank you. So there is definitely a theme running through mine too, and I'm sort of course, like the FPP person. So these are all foundation paper piecing, and they all are things that I have been wanting to do but haven't been pushed to do. So I'm letting everybody decide which one I'm going to do. And they're all pretty well themed. This is from Keith Woods. He has this Art Deco fan, which I really like because it was during my wanting to do a 2-color quilt thing. And so that's why it spoke to me. And now I'm doing a 2-color quilt. So I'm kind of loving that. So that's why I chose this one.
And your second one, I love this one.
Yes, this is from Exhausted Octopus. She has a club, and this is, again, the theme is definitely Art Deco. I'm in love with the look, and this is her deco tiles, and this view is her wall hanging, but I have the whole thing, so I can do the quilt top to do as big a quilt top as I want. So deco tiles.
Yeah, I love the deco.
And then this one, sorry, the picture's a little bit smaller, it's called Deco Daybreak, and this is by Whole Circle Studio. And I'm not usually one to use exactly the colors that the person uses, but the purples and greens, and it looks like irises to me, which is my mom's favorite color. So that's why I like this one, just by what they used. So
yeah, this is not in my color wheelhouse either, but looking at this, I really like that, the way it pops off the page.
Yeah, the colors look like Mardi Gras.
Yeah, true. So next up, Stephanie.
Oh, okay. So the first one I chose was Art East's Puffin Star. I saw these puffins at the Quilt Canada show I don't know if you remember that one, Steven, that wall
Yeah.
hanging. And I just thought it was the cutest thing. So I grabbed this pattern.
Yep, that'll be fun.
Yeah. And then, of course, you guys know I love blue and I love the water. So I saw this going coastal one and I had to have it. So this,
Yeah,
I just love this one. So that
I
was my
see it.
next choice.
I see a theme happening here with all of us here. Paper piecing, and then Art East and Elizabeth Hartman. And speaking
Yep.
of
And
which,
then that's my last one is Elizabeth Hartman. This is the Rainbow Rainforest. I did a Elizabeth Hartman last year with penguins. And then this one I found, and my daughter loves all animals, but sloths most of all. And this one had a sloth, so I had to get it.
that's cool. Looks like Sloth's got sunglasses. I don't know.
Yes, it
Maybe
kind of
not,
does.
but that's cute.
So
Well,
those are my choices.
I didn't, I had FOMO, fear of missing out. So of course I had to have an Elizabeth Hartman in my section. So I have Fancy Fox in here. Now I have never done an Elizabeth Hartman pattern before, so this might be a little bit of a challenge for me. But that's one. My second choice, this one I really like because I already have a fat quarter bundle that I had purchased that's Christmas fabrics. And I think this would look really cool in Christmas fabrics as well. With it, but that looks like a fun one to do. And then my last choice here is, of course, kitties, scrappy cats. And I would probably not do it in these colors. I probably would do as the title suggests. I probably use my scraps in something like this one. But those are the choices that we have for you.
So now that you've seen all the patterns, it is time to vote and have your say of which pattern I'm going to do. To do that, go over to my community tab. I'll put the link in the description and also pin on the comment section, so that way it's pretty easy for you to find. And you just select which one you want. I've put pictures of each of the patterns on there, so to make it nice and easy. Just hit, make your selection, hit submit, and then you'll be all done. But don't delay, because it's only open until 11:59 p.m. on the 3rd, which is Tuesday. So go ahead and put your vote in now, and then duck over to Stephen's channel, Stephanie's, and Shannon's as well, and vote for theirs as well, because we're really excited to see which ones you guys choose for us. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you'll sew along or watch us as we progress through this. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're really excited that you guys get to choose which pattern we're going to do. Have a great day, happy sewing, and we'll see you soon.